finding your comfortable spot to sit. And begin by bringing all of your attention inward into your body and your energy field. Close the eyes and tune into how you feel in your body in this moment. Connect with your breath, allowing it to flow in the belly by releasing the muscles of the belly. Notice your state of mind and your mood in this moment. We're going to take note here and compare how we feel before class, and we'll check in again after the class. So, for this class, the primary postures that we're going to learn are Warrior 1 and Warrior 2. And we're going to string those together. And what we're going to do is we'll build up to those postures, and then after those we'll start to wind down. So just to start class, I would love to start with 3 ohms all together. So we could bring your hands up in front of your heart in prayer. Feel free to join me if you wish. Inhaling now. Releasing the arms. And we're going to make our way up to standing in the front of the mat. So bringing your feet together at the front of the mat, preparing for Surya Namaskar. This is the Hatha Yoga version as taught by Swami Shivananda. So we'll begin with the knuckles of the big toes touching and the heels slightly apart from each other. And just have your arms resting by your sides. Take a moment to ground into the feet, feeling the sensation of the feet on the floor. And then with an inhale, bring the hands together at the heart, inhaling into the chest. Exhale and release the arms to the sides once more. As you inhale, rise, lifting the arms up towards the ceiling with a slight back bend. As you exhale, swan dive forward, hinging at the hips, and then release the back, the shoulders, and the arms towards the floor. We're going to inhale as we rise halfway, extending through the crown, and then exhale, just release back down once more. Now as you inhale, step the left foot straight back, dropping the knee, coming into a low lunge. We'll take 2 breaths here, moving gradually. One more full breath, calm, steady gaze through the center of the forehead. Now plant the hands, and as you exhale, you're going to bring the right foot straight back, coming into a plank. Hold steady for another breath. And as you exhale, we're going to drop down onto knees, chest, and chin. The hips will stay up. Holding for another breath. Next, we'll drop the hips, and as you inhale, scoop the torso up and back, coming into a cobra. Tuck the toes, exhale, lifting the hips, extending back into a downward dog. Lengthening through the spine and the shoulders, and breathing for 2 more breath cycles. You may release your neck muscles, hanging the head, and then you may begin to pedal the heels one by one towards the floor. Primary focus is in lengthening the spine in this posture. Okay, on your next inhale, we're going to step the left foot straight forward, dropping the back knee, coming into the lunge. 2 breaths here, finding the stretch. Last full breath. As you exhale, step the right foot forward, coming into your forward fold at the front of the mat. Inhale, rise halfway, extending through the crown. Exhale, releasing down, once more rounding the back. And then inhale, full rise, lifting all the way up towards the ceiling, slight back bend. Exhale as you bring the hands together in front of the heart. Gather your awareness, connect with the breath. Allow the breath to catch back up if needed. We've now completed 1/2 of Surya Namaskar. Moving into the second half, inhale into the heart. Exhale, releasing the arms to the sides. Inhale, rising, lifting, slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, rise halfway, extending through the crown. And if you're familiar with Mula Bandha, you may pull up towards the crown of the head, releasing the arms and back down towards the floor. Inhaling as you step the right foot back, dropping the knee. Low lunge. 2 full breaths. Calm and steady gaze. Planting the hands as you exhale, bring the left foot back into plank, holding steady. Inhaling. As you exhale, slowly come down to knees, chest, and chin. Tuck the hips down and scoop the torso up and back into cobra. Inhaling. Tuck the toes, lifting up into downward dog, lengthening the spine through the shoulders. Holding for 2 breaths. Releasing any tension in the neck and shoulders. Well, in the neck. And you may lengthen each leg, pedaling the heels towards the floor. Last breath. Both heels towards the floor. And as you inhale, we'll step the right foot forward, coming into our low lunge, dropping the knee. 2 breaths. As you exhale, forward fold at the front of the mat. Inhale, rise halfway, lifting through the crown of the head. Exhale, releasing down. Inhale, rising all the way up, slight back bend, even up on the toes if you can. Exhaling, hands together in front of the heart. Allow the breath to catch back up if needed. Finding symmetry, finding your center. Now the next thing that we're going to do is Surya Namaskar once more, but this time we're going to pick up the speed a little bit. So we're going to move breath by breath. Beginning now with the full inhale into the heart. Exhale, releasing. Inhale, rising. Slight back bend up on the toes. Exhale, forward fold. As you inhale, step the left foot straight back into the lunge, dropping the knee. As you exhale, coming into plank, holding steady for 1 more breath. On your next exhale, knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Scooping the torso up and back into cobra, inhaling, expanding through the chest. Tuck the toes, exhaling, downward dog. As you inhale, left foot forward into your low lunge. Exhaling, forward fold, front of the mat. Inhale, rising, all the way up. Exhale, hands together at the heart. Take one full breath here. As you exhale, release the arms to the sides. Inhale, rising up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, right foot back this time. Low lunge. Exhaling, plank. Hold for one breath. Exhaling, Ashtanga Namaskar, knees, chest, and chin. Inhaling, cobra. Tuck the toes, exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling, right foot forward, low lunge. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way, up on the toes if you can. And exhale, hands together in front of the heart. Pause for a moment. Allow the breath to normalize. Bringing awareness into the body. Noticing the heat in the body, movement of the blood, energy throughout. And we will continue into our Hatha sequence. So the next posture we're going to do is Warrior One. And to do so, we're going to step the left foot straight back behind us. And the back foot should be about a 45-degree angle to the mat. Your hips will be pointed forward towards the front. And once you arrive, bend the front knee so that the knee is hovering over the foot. With the arms, we will inhale, lifting them up so that you can feel a full stretch on this left side, the front of the body. Now just exhale and straighten the front leg, relax your arms for a moment. We're going to add to this as we go. What we're going to do is add Parsvottanasana to this to come into a vinyasa sequence. So as you inhale, come into Warrior One, bending the knee, lifting the arms. Nice back bend. As you exhale, straighten the front leg and hinge at the hips, reaching over the front foot. Coming all the way forward into a forward fold. You can place your hands right on the shins for support. What we're going to do is inhale, lifting up halfway, kind of like we did before, extending through the crown. Exhale, release the back towards the floor. Coming all the way into Warrior One as you inhale, reaching up. And exhale, just release, straightening the leg, letting the arms relax. One more time, just like that. Inhaling, Warrior One. Exhaling, straightening the leg, reaching, Parsvottanasana, forward fold. Your hands may come to the mat if you're flexible or just resting on the shins. Inhale, rising halfway, extending through the crown. Exhale, releasing back down. And we're going to do this one more time. Inhale, extending through the crown. Feeling the stretch on the hamstrings of the right leg. Exhale, releasing down. Now the full rise. Inhale, Warrior Two. And exhale, hands to the heart, stepping forward to the front of the mat. Beautiful. Coming into Warrior One on the other side. Stepping the right foot straight back, 45-degree angle. Hips are facing forward. Bending the front knee. Inhale, rising into Warrior One. Exhale, just release. Adjust your posture if you need to. If you need to find more balance, coming into warrior two, inhaling. Parsvottanasana, straightening the leg, exhale, hinging at the hips, reaching forward, forward fold, rising halfway, extending through the crown. Exhale, releasing back down. Warrior two, inhale, rising. Exhale, release. Next round. Inhale, warrior two. Parsvottanasana, exhale. Inhale, rising, extending through the crown. Exhale, releasing down. Once more, inhale, rising. Exhale, releasing down. Following the breath all the way to the end. Inhale, rising to warrior two. And exhale, stepping forward to the front of the mat. Very good. Take a second here. Tune into the body. Notice how you feel on both sides of the body. Intend to equalize and balance left and right. Next, we will move into warrior two. So to do so, we will first step the left foot straight back, once again, this time at a 90-degree angle to the mat. Our hips will follow to become parallel to the mat. Once we find our groundedness in both feet, bend the front knee, hovering over the foot, preparing for warrior two. The first thing we will do is hold warrior two to get a really good sense of the energetic aspect of this posture. So to begin, just extend both arms parallel to the mat. And your gaze can be aimed right over the front fingertips. This is classical warrior one, or warrior two. Breath steady and even. Stability in the body, groundedness in the feet. Feel as though your energy throughout your body is evenly distributed. When you're ready to take a break, just release, straighten the leg, let the arms rest. Very good. Now we will move into a warrior two vinyasa. So to begin, inhaling, coming into warrior two. On your next inhale, we're going to drop the front forearm to the thigh, reaching with the left arm, lengthening the full side body. As you exhale, come to neutral, warrior two. Inhale, tilting back, reverse warrior, stretching the right side torso. Exhale, coming to neutral, and release for a sec. Now this next round, we're going to move through that vinyasa 2 times. So, coming into warrior two. Calm, steady gaze. Inhale as you lunge forward, forearm to the thigh. Reaching with that left arm, exhaling neutral. Inhale, tilting back, reaching up with the right arm. Exhaling neutral. And again, forward, inhale, lengthening the whole side body. Exhale, neutral. Inhale, reverse warrior, tilting back. And exhale, neutral, and releasing. By now you should be feeling some heat, especially in the muscles of the leg. That is a good thing. So we will move to the other side. So first, stepping forward to the front of the mat, finding symmetry. And then stepping the right foot straight back. 90-degree angle, hips follow. Bending the front knee, coming into Warrior Two. Extending the arms. Holding the posture. Breath is steady and even. Although the body is in a rigid shape, allow your awareness to be free, to be soft. Soft and one-pointed. When you feel that you've had enough, then just release for a second. Releasing. Next we will come into our vinyasa. Warrior Two. Inhale as you bring the left forearm on top of the left thigh, reaching with the right arm, extending through the whole right side of the body. Exhaling to neutral. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhaling to neutral. And release. Allow the breath to catch back up with you before you move into the next posture. Coming into Warrior Two if you're ready. Moving into the vinyasa 2 times. Inhale as you reach with the right arm, lengthening the right side body. Exhaling neutral. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhaling neutral. Inhale, lunging forward. Exhaling neutral. Reverse warrior last time. And exhale, neutral, Warrior Two. And release. Stepping forward to the front of the mat. Hands together, finding symmetry. Tuning into the breath and the energy field. We will begin our grounding sequence. First, by coming into a forward fold. So just reaching the arms up just like before. Exhale, forward fold. Releasing the back, head, shoulders, arms towards the floor. We'll remain here for a few breaths, just allowing yourself to relax, feeling the blood flow starting to accumulate in the head. This can provide a very nourishing effect to the brain, can be very healing, especially the endocrine system, which the master gland here in the center of the brain. You may also hold each elbow, allow the head to hang, to swing a little bit side to side. Enjoying this sensation, the head getting heavy. To come down to the mat, first we're going to extend the spine halfway up, inhaling. Exhale, releasing back down and stepping both of the feet back, coming into a tabletop. And here, as you exhale, we'll just drop back into child's pose, Chakravakasana, allowing the center of the forehead to rest gently on the mat. Allow yourself to relax into the floor. The breath also becomes relaxed. Moving into our relaxation sequence. So we will first inhale, coming up into table. And then just walk the knees forward to the front of the mat so that you can provide space behind you to roll back all the way onto your back. Knees aimed towards the ceiling, feet flat on the floor. Take just a moment here just to relax. Allow your body to adjust. Softening into the floor. Our next posture will be bridge pose. So having the feet flat on the floor next to your hips, about hip width apart. Arms will be by the sides, by the hips. As you inhale, push the feet into the floor, lifting the hips towards the ceiling, arcing the back, bringing the chest towards the chin. As you exhale, just roll the spine down one vertebra at a time until you reach the tailbone. And then inhaling, rising once more, coming into bridge. Exhale, rolling the spine down. Continuing this movement, this time you can also bring the arms into it, up and overhead behind you. As you exhale, arms floating back down, rolling the spine. 2 more times, inhaling, bridge pose. Exhale, rolling into the floor. And last time, you can choose to do the same movement, or you can grab hold of the ankles with your hands for a little deeper stretch. Really bringing the chest towards the chin, pushing the hips up towards the ceiling. And exhale, releasing, rolling back down. Tailbone meets the floor. And relax. We're going to come into a seated posture. And to do so, what we're going to do is grab hold of the knees, using them as leverage. Begin to pull yourself up to seated. And we're actually going to do something kind of fun here. So we're going to become like a half wheel. Continue to hold the knees and keep the back slightly rounded as you fall back down, rolling the spine and then rolling back up. So rolling all the way back to your shoulders and coming back to sitting a few times. Have some fun with this. This will provide a nice little massage for your back and spine. And one last time. Coming to sitting. Beautiful. Our next posture will be for the hips. Coming into Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Having the feet together in front of you, knees out to the sides. Grabbing hold of the feet. There are 2 ways that you can do this. One is by holding the feet together, wrapping your hands around the toes. The other is to have the thumbs on the inside and pulling the feet away from each other. Kind of like you're reading a book. This second one can also aid in bringing the knees down towards the floor. Once you have found this posture, extend the spine upwards from the pelvis. Inhaling, as you exhale, pull forward in between the hips. You may round the spine slightly, coming forward, forehead towards the toes. Inhale as you rise, moving dynamically. Exhale, forward fold, pulling forward. Inhale, rising. And my apologies for my breath, my voice going out. So exhaling, moving forward. This time we will remain in the posture. You may continue to breathe deeply for 3 more breaths. Finding the edge of the stretch. The stretch is engaged and you are providing space and relaxation for the stretch to occur. After 3 deep breaths, then release the breath and just remain in the posture, allowing the stretch to occur. Finding stillness in awareness. We will rise as we inhale, extending through the spine, and come into a twist. So what we'll do is bring the right foot out to the side, laying the shin on top of the left. A little seated twist here. Now another position, if you feel you are flexible enough, you can also have the top of the knee placed just underneath the left foot, like so. Either way, to begin, bring your left foot, or your left hand, right beside you so that you can maintain integrity of the spine. Your right hand will just be resting. As you exhale, bring your right hand to your left knee, right hand to left knee, exhaling, twisting, gazing over the left shoulder. Inhale, coming back to neutral. Exhale, twisting. Inhale, neutral. Exhaling, twisting. Holding for 2 breaths, 3 even. Feeling the compression of the organs as you breathe, the diaphragm moves down. Really providing fresh blood supply to all of the internal organs. When you are ready, as you inhale, release, coming forward. Back into Baddha Konasana. Neutralizing the spine. 1 forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rise. Twisting the other side. Swinging out the left foot, laying the shin on top of the foot, or the knee underneath the foot. Preparing with the right hand, extending the spine out from the pelvis, taking the left hand to the right knee this time. Exhale, twisting, gazing over the right shoulder. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, twisting. Much like wringing out a sponge. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, twisting. Releasing toxins. Remaining in the posture for 2 more full breaths. Each exhale, see if there's a little more space to move into. Last breath. Releasing, coming forward on the inhale. Back to Baddha Konasana. Neutralizing the spine. Inhale, extending upwards. Exhale, pulling forward. Inhale, rise. Very good. Our next few postures will be the last, and they will be our most relaxing postures. So bring yourself center to the mat. Lying back down on your back. Relax for a moment. We will take our knees up towards our chest and wrap the arms around them, coming into an Apanasana, squeezing the knees in towards the chest. You may also rock side to side. Slight massage on both sides of the back. Inhale and squeezing the knees in, creating some pressure. And then as you exhale, release the legs, release the arms, and coming into your Shavasana, finding your most comfortable corpse pose. Adjusting the body as needed. The classical Shavasana has the feet slightly more than hip width apart. The feet, the toes are tilting away from each other slightly. The arms are somewhere within 45-degree angle. Palms faced up towards the ceiling. Shoulder blades slightly tucked in towards each other and down, opening the chest. And the chin tucked slightly. Slight lengthening on the back of the neck. Now if any of this feels uncomfortable, feel free to adjust and adapt as needed. And relax, releasing the breath. Releasing all control of the body. Letting gravity bring your body towards the earth. Relaxing all muscles of the body, especially the face. And as you go about relaxing, allow your awareness to open to the sensations that are occurring within your body, from the top of the head to the tips of the toes. In this way, we can really allow all the little adjustments to occur within the spaciousness of our awareness, and all of the cells of the body receiving equal awareness, consciousness, light, prana, energy. Intending for balance and harmony within all systems of the body. We will remain in Shavasana for 2 more minutes. You may also allow your awareness to drift a little bit. See where you wind up. relaxing completely. And if you find yourself beginning to drift into sleep, consciously keep your consciousness to begin to transition out of Shavasana. We're going to enter into a little visualization, kind of a guided meditation. First, bring your attention to the tips of the fingers and the tips of the toes. See if you can notice the quality of energy. Now bring your awareness now to the top of the head at the crown. And from the crown of the head, see if you can move your awareness in one sweep through the body all the way down to the feet. And then from the feet all the way back up to the top of the head. Now from the top of the head, become aware now of the fingers and the toes. So now you have 5 points of awareness. Feeling balanced, like a symmetrical star. And to begin to shift out of Shavasana, begin to wiggle the toes and the fingers, waking up the body, becoming alive, rotating the wrists and the ankles, and even a nice stretch if that feels good. And slowly making your way to one side of the body and coming into a semi-fetal position. Awareness of gravity and water in the body. Slowly coming up to seated position. Coming into meditative posture to conclude the practice. Closing the eyes gently, tuning into the body and breath, noticing how you feel in this moment. See now if you can remember your state of beingness before the practice, comparing it to now. In these last moments before we close, I would like us to bring awareness to our intention. The intention that brings us to the mat, that brings us into these yoga practices. Why are we doing this? And remembering the purpose. And if we can expand this awareness out into the rest of our lives, holding us in this purpose, guiding us from this place into our next activities, our next tasks, the goals that we have set out to accomplish, and connecting to the ultimate goal within all of those goals. Now, in extended practices, now would be a good time to move into the breath work. But for the purpose of this class, we will close for now. And if you wish to do breath work, you can find a replay and or just engage in your own practice as well after this class. But for now, we will close the practice by bringing the hands together in front of the heart. I'd like to create a little bit of heat, rubbing the palms together. Separating the hands, feeling the quality of energy in the surface of the palms, bringing the hands slowly back together. And we'll finish with 3 Oms. Feel free to join me if you wish. Inhaling now. And bowing forward to the infinite within and within each one of us, releasing the practice.